Good day, my viewers. You are welcome to Eko Learners Support for WAEC and NECO candidates. Today, I'm here to teach governments, and I believe that you enjoy the lesson.
Eko Learners Support, a support program of the Lagos State Ministry of Basic and Secondary Education for WAEC and NECO candidates.
The topic for today says public opinion. What is public opinion? But before we go, we want to look at what are the objectives of this lesson. At the end of the lesson, students will be able to, 1, give meaning to public opinion, 2, mention the features of public opinion, 3, state how public opinion are formed, 4, to explain advantages and disadvantages of public opinion, and lastly, to highlight how public opinion could be encouraged. Now, what is public opinion? This can be defined as the expressed feeling of a majority of people on public issues, government policy and program. That is, the way the citizen, the majority in the country, feel about the policies and programs made by the governments. That is the meaning of public opinion. Now we want to look at the features, that is the characteristics of public opinion. Number 1, popularly shared. It means that it is the view of the citizen, of the majority in the country, not the view of the government, but the view of the masses about the programs and policies made by the government. 2, dynamic. Dynamic means that it's change. It's change. It's not static. Whatever their opinion, their views, it changes. 3, medium. Under the feature, the medium, that is the way they disseminate their information. They pass information to the people. The means they pass the information is through mass media, like magazine, newspaper, through television, radio. Through all these means, they pass their information to the people. And lastly, people-centered. Their opinion is centered on people. What people want, the aspirations of people from the government, what they are agitating for, their interests in the government, the opinion based on what the masses want from the government. Now we go to the formation of public opinion. That is, how can public opinion could be formed, or we can call it agencies of public opinion. Number 1, mass media, such as radio, television. Through all these things, when you look at our newspaper, we have editorial comments, statements there, whereby they will share views, what is going on in our environment, so that people will know about it. Through this, they can grant an interview on radio or television. They will bring out some topics, what is happening around us. So through all these things, they are formed. And through all these things, people have knowledge of what is happening around there, especially about the policies and the programs of the government. 2, pressure groups, such as Nigeria Labour Congress. Yes, is one of the means where they are formed. We all are aware of what is happening recently in our country, Nigeria. It sees all this union, especially through this Nigeria Labour Congress, Trade Union Congress, that they come to the front to lead the aspiration, the interest of the majority outside. It is not possible that everybody will come outside, but we have set of groups or peoples or set of people that come outside to bring out our aspiration, our feelings, how we feel about what government is doing. And thirdly, through political parties, yes, through their manifestos, their campaign, we have different types, we have different kinds of political parties. We have them. All these political parties will come with their manifestos, what they want for us. They will come, they will share their objectives, their aims. And we know this is what they want to do, and this is how we want to do it. This is what we want. Through it, individual or as citizen, we know the agenda of the government, and this thing will boost our interest in participating in politics. And also through politicians, through their sentimental and speeches, yes, they come out to tell us a lot of things. They attend, they were granted debates, questions. They will come out to debate on topic. If you are there, if you are elected, what are you going to do? They will come out with their agendas and they will share it with people. Through all these means, citizen, individual will look at them, yes, this person, yes, can be there. Yeah, they have good plan for us, and this will arouse the aspiration and the interest of citizens in politics and whatever government is doing. And also, leaders of thoughts, such as our traditional leaders, they come out to tell us what is going on. They will tell us, yes, in our environment, Yoruba, Igbo, or Hausa, just to call it, because that is not only the three ethnic groups we have, but they are the major ethnic group in Nigeria. Their representatives, they will come out to tell us, they give us lectures. Through human rights, they come out, they tell us, these are our rights, so that we are aware of our rights, what we are expecting from our government, and even what we also, as citizens or as individuals, we should do. And now we move on to the functions or advantages of public opinion. What are the merits, the gain, or the function, the gains that we have in this public opinion? Number one, measuring instruments. Yes, it is a measuring instrument for the government. It's just like a barometer that they use to measure what government is doing. Whatever they are doing, they make policies, not just to make policy. What of the implementation? If they are not implementing what they have promised to do, then through this public opinion, government will be able to measure how people feel about the government. But if people are not talking, they are not bringing out their views, government might be thinking that, yes, they are on the right track, they are doing it well. So it's one of the means whereby we measure the activities of governments. 2, policy inputs. When we talk of this policy input, it means that it is people that will give a government legitimacy. Without people, there is no government. So whatever government is doing, before they bring out the policy, they should put they should look at the interests of people. What area these people need us most? What are their aspirations? What are their needs? So by this public opinion, government will be able to put down its own policy and program, not just to make policy that will suit themselves, but the policy that will suit the people, because it is people that make them to be on that seat. And also, it's divine people's need. Yes, when we talk of public opinion, it talks about the aspiration of people. It talks about the needs of people. What they want, that is what they are claiming for. Yes, another point on advantages of public opinion is it safeguards against misrule. That is, public opinion checkmates the activities of our governments, whatever they are doing. So when they see that people are talking about their policy, so it safeguards us. It protects them from misconducts or whatever that is not good. So if people are not talking, they might be silent. But when people bring out their aspiration, they talk, then they will know that some people are there looking at what they are doing. So it is one of the advantages of public opinion. And also political participation. Yet it makes a lot of people to participate, to have interest, because by the time people come out to express their views or aspiration, you have some set of people that they lack interest in politics, in which what we call political apathy. They don't like politics at all. Anything called politics, they believe that it is for a set of people. But by the time they see people demonstrating or coming out with their view, then it will boost their interest in politics. And also another advantage is education. Yes, through education, public opinion brings out this. For example, we have a lot of educative comments or platform on television through our social media. For example, the Views Every Morning by Morayo, that they come out with different views that people should come and participate. They will call on people to debate on this. By listening or viewing all this show, it educates people, enlightens citizens more about the policies and the programs of governments. Now we go to the weaknesses or disadvantages of public opinion. There is nothing that as good that will not have the other side of it. So one of the points is manipulation. Yes, its public opinion can be used to manipulate citizens, especially those people that front it. Majority of citizens might not know their intention of doing this, but people are ready to follow them, what they say. This is what he wants, but they don't know their mind, their real intention about it. So they can use it to manipulate people, and also they can use it to manipulate the government, because they believe that, yes, because when government see that, yes, people are shouting, they are doing this, they are demonstrating, they want to take some measurements to calm them down. So it's one of the means, one of the weaknesses of public opinion is manipulation. 2, difficult to measure. Yes, it goes with the first point. It might be difficult to measure. Why? Because those that are fronting it, we don't know their agenda. We don't know what they want. Public opinion is not for Naturally, it's not for that I want to become a leader, I want to do this, but just to express the feelings of the citizen, individual, about the policy and programs of government. So it might not be a means to measure what the citizen need in that about policy of government. And also, it can mislead the government. What does it mean? Yes, it can mislead the government. But eventually, this is what they want, the leaders want. This is what the followers want. Yes, some people are there. They are expressing, yes, we want to do this, we want to do this, we want to do that. It could mislead the interest of government on citizens. What they are agitating for, we don't know. This is what we want. Yes, we are hungry. Yes, we are hungry. Why we are hungry not lead to another thing. Lead to chaos, crisis, killing, looting. It may lead government also to make some hasty decision. For example, through the last demonstration, whereby the government arrested some demonstrators, some of them, because of what some people did during that demonstration, looting, stealing, all these things. It made government to make the statement that do not demonstrate. And lastly, on this point, we have public opinion leaders sometimes present their personal views. That is, the leaders, sometimes they present what they view about the policy of government, not what majority view about the government. But once they come out, people will, because of their feelings, people will want to follow them, but they don't know that they have their own personal agenda. Now we go to how public opinion could be encouraged. That is, what are the ways that we can encourage or we can allow public opinion to stay? One, through freedom of speech and association. Yes, freedom of speech and association. You should be able to come out, to express your feeling, to express what you are feeling about government policy and association, but not violent or secret association. You are free. You should be able to to join any social association. And also existence of pressure groups. Yes, because when we talk of pressure groups, they are just like NGOs. They are non-governmental groups that they seek to fight for the interests of their members. Through all this means, through these groups, yes, they can bring out what their member needs and how they feel about the policy of government. Another way that public opinion could be encouraged is through existence of pressure groups. And when we talk of these pressure groups, they are groups that are formed in order to fight for the interests of their members, and they make their views known to the government. And also through public complaints commission, what we also know as the ombudsman, whereby you lay complaints about the misconduct of the civil servants, whereby we lay their complaint, tell the government what they are doing. And also through an independent press, yes, freedom of press, whereby we have freedom of press on this platform. People could come to bring out their views known to the government. So far they are independent, they are not being intimidated. So they come out. Through this, we could encourage public opinion. And also through party politics, yes, whereby we have different political parties. Thank God in Nigeria, we have a multi-party system. So we have different political parties where they can come with different view and also to stand against anything that government is going to bring to express their view about what government is doing. And also education. Through education, it could be encouraged, whereby in schools from primary school to secondary school to higher institution, this knowledge will expose citizens to what is happening around us, when to fight and how to fight. Through education, we know all these things.
Acing your WAEC and NECO examinations has been made easy by the Lagos State Ministry of Basic and Secondary Education with the Eko Learners Support for WAEC and NECO Candidates television program. Join seasoned teachers as they take you through these core subjects, targeting the exact syllabus of WAEC and NECO. Watch Eko Learners Support for WAEC and NECO candidates through these social media platforms to access more educational content and give their feedback. Eko Learners Support for WAEC and NECO candidates. Pass your examinations with flying colors.
Eko Learners Support, a support program of the Lagos State Ministry of Basic and Secondary Education for WAEC and NECO candidates.
I believe that you have gained one or two things in today's lesson. Now, before we go, you should examine these practice questions. Number 1A, divine public opinion. 1B, I like 3 ways by which public opinion can be formed. 2A, mention 3 characteristics of public opinion. And 2B, in what 3 ways can public opinion can be encouraged in your country? I want to examine this question very well before we go to our solution. Let us examine our solution and compare it with what we have on the screen. The answer to the question, to divine public opinion, this is the expressed feeling of a majority of people, public issues, of people on public issues, government policy and programs. That is the feelings about the government policies and program. That is just the meaning of public opinion. And 2, to highlight 3 ways which by public opinion can be formed, as we have explained through mass media, television, radio. All these are what we are having, like the view, through the views, kokonu, iwe every morning that we listen to. Also by political parties and also by pressure groups. You can still lay your hands on all the points that we have, as you have in your textbook. And also 2A, to mention 3 characteristics of public opinion. 1, it is opinion shared by majority, that it is not one man business, it is for everybody. And 2, it is dynamic and changes, that it is not static. And also it enables the government to know the needs and aspirations of people. Now we go to question 2B. In what way, in what 3 ways can public opinion be encouraged in your country? 1, through mass media, as we have said. 2, general election. Yes, through general election. They will know if people participate. It means that they have shown their interest or their feelings about government. And also 3, the existence of public complaints commission, whereby they meet to lay complaints about the misconduct of government officials. And here we come to the end of today's lesson. I believe that you really enjoyed it and add 1 or 2 knowledge to your knowledge. And peradventure you have comments or questions, you can visit us on through any of our social media platform as it is showed on the screen. Thank you and have a good day.
you.